Cooper, you can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money.
Ball bags, mouth breathers, ass eaters. What's up? How y'all doing?
Welcome back, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm saying just like right off the rip, nigga.
And y'all know what the fuck it is. You eat ass? Welcome. You're a ball bag? Welcome.
Yeah, ass eaters.
Mouth
delicious.
breathers. I'm a mouth breather. I definitely eat ass. Yeah, you sound like butt.
Hey man, that's why your beard's so nice, right?
You shave, bitch. Why do you shave?
Because I can't connect it. That's why.
That was not fucking
Yeah, no, I know, bro. Seriously, I tried to grow a beard last year. I got a little bit of one.
Really?
Yeah, it was looking all right, but it's still like right in here. Just don't fill in for some reason.
You got
to this day.
You got to rub them oils in between.
Man, I need some more than that. I can get some Rogaine, some fucking, I don't know.
You really can't? You can't connect your beard?
Never have. That's the craziest part. My pop could grow a beard in like 5 seconds.
Your pop beard was elite.
It was, man. I'm pissed off because I'm like, hey, why don't I have a sweet beard like that? No, I just got this goatee and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dog. It'll grow in like thick as fuck down here, and then like here, but just like right in here, it's light as hell, bro. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I've been trying.
That was not planned.
Nah, bro.
That was not planned in any
I
way,
have to
shape,
get
or
some
form.
like hormone creams or something on here. Just get that skin right. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever it is, whatever the fuck y'all think, y'all rocking with the best.
Yeah, that's right.
The dynamic duo.
Damn right.
The fucking Jules and Vince Vega.
Podcast.
The Mertzall and Riggs, the podcast.
Over this shit.
What the fuck is wrong?
You know how we doing here, man. Yeah.
Yo, you fucked me up with that.
You wanted the truth.
Oh my God.
That's what you do. When you get in here, we get the truth, man.
Yo.
Ain't no bullshitting. Always the truth. Hell yeah.
I go by the name of Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. your cousin Cliff talking shit, and I'm tapping in.
Yo. Space, how low can you go? Death Row, What a Brother Knows, Jones. And you are listening to another episode and watching, not just listening, watching and listening to another episode of
Are you?
Are you? Are you lost? Hell yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
That's right. Welcome. Get
Right
in
now
on.
where you are, you're fucking, like I said, the dynamic duo podcast, and right now where we're not above, we're not under, we're just outside of everything. So that's what living outside society stands for. That's the meaning for it. Like we always talk about, if it's anything you want to talk about, whether it's pop culture, sports, food,
movies,
sodomy,
TV, not connecting your beard.
I'm about to say, niggas that can't connect their beards.
Come on, man. I'm a grown ass man, can't connect my beard.
We got it for both parties.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't player hate. That's all right. It's cool. It's cool.
Elite
it's cool.
top tier beards over here, struggle beards over there.
It's all good. I got this nice shit right here though.
No doubt.
And the ladies love it.
Oh, that's all that matters, nigga.
That's right.
And
exactly.
you got what the fuck is that called?
It's called a labret piercing for those that don't know. I forget that shit's in there, man. Every time I'm like waking up in the morning and groggy as fuck, look in the mirror and like it's bling bling. I'm like, oh yeah, that's still in there. Cool.
You're a dirty man.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you were.
Clean as fuck.
No, I mean like that. Yeah. You were doing something with that, weren't you?
Man, no. It's just a accessory for my face. That's all. To draw attention away from all this.
I'm thinking about ladies, bro. When they get that shit done, I think instant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can use it for that if you would like, but I'm not trying to give away no trade secrets or nothing. But you know.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, you know how it is.
All right. So what's going on, man? How you been? What's up with you?
Oh man, this week has been slow as fuck.
Oh fuck.
Nah, man, like work has been super slow because it's like right before the holidays. This time of year is always like, you know, we get some stuff, but the clients that we work with are usually like ramping down because they're trying to give their employees or whatever some more time with the fam and whatever.
Yeah.
So like my days have been, you know, like I have some stuff to do, but usually in the morning, got my meetings or whatever, and you know, I'll be busier more in the morning than in the afternoon. And in the afternoon, I'm just struggling to try and find shit to do. I got projects that I can work on. I have stuff that I do work on, like, you know, in-house kind of stuff, but it's not like pressing. So it's like, and I don't want to do it all because if I did, then I'd be bored as fuck and won't have shit to do. And then they just paying me for nothing.
Work from home ass niggas. I'm hating a little bit.
I'm telling you, man, if you can do it,
I couldn't be productive doing that
yes,
shit,
you
bro.
Can.
No,
you can, man. You're more productive, actually, honestly.
What?
Yeah, because you can do like other shit. Like you don't have to sit there. Like, because when you at work, you be on your phone watching YouTube and like bullshitting.
True.
Like you can do that at home, but then you can get up and do your dishes, do your laundry. You know what I mean? In between shit.
There is
you don't
a
have to
metric for
travel.
that, though.
I'm saying, bro, it's like if you got a doctor's appointment, you don't have to take off of work to do that. You just pop out and go and then come back and get back to work.
You dropping tape on yourself.
I'm saying that's how my whole company's like that. They cool as shit, bro. It's,
Make sure you good. Nigga.
No,
Don't
we clear it with everybody, and I'm like, yo, I'm not
nigga.
just like popping out doing like running like 3 hours worth of errands on the
go to
clock.
Costco's,
Nigga.
get a haircut.
Nah, man, I'm like, yo, I gotta pop over and get a prescription from the CVS. I'm gonna go run out, get that real quick, hit Wawa, grab a cup of coffee, and be right back in the crib.
I like what you did.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Come on. Yeah, I gotta me and the wife gotta go to.
Show me your cholesterol.
I need prescriptions for my bunghole. You just watching the clip of Beavis and Butthead. For all y'all don't know, it's the new Jones. But anyway,
I'm gonna clip that.
We definitely gotta put that in there.
Part.
Hell yeah!
I was like what you did.
I need prescriptions
for my butthole. Show me your cholesterol.
Show me your cholesterol.
I need Lipitor.
For my bunghole.
All right, nigga.
Oh my god, man!
Hot.
Yo, he's in here cracking up.
Do you know the fuckery? What you just said that fucks me up? The fact that it's December already.
I know, dude.
Like, dog.
Time flies, motherfucker.
What the fuck's today's date? It's December.
It's the 12th, I think.
It's the fucking 12th.
Yeah, dude.
It's 2 weeks away from fucking Christmas.
From Christmas, it's right around the corner. My daughter just had her birthday on Tuesday.
No shit.
Yeah, 20 years
19?
old. 20, bro. 20. She is no longer a teenager. I'm officially an old motherfucker. That's what it is.
You have a grown ass daughter.
I have a fully grown daughter, adult child. Me. This.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah, this one. Look at me. Do I look like I should have an adult kid? Probably.
Ain't that fucked up?
Anyway, though.
They would look and probably say that.
Yeah,
this
he
nigga
was
got
like,
all
yo,
the
you look
kids.
old as shit, dog. What's wrong? Yeah, you
No
probably got
babies.
17 old ass
The
kids.
fuck I don't, nigga. I strap it up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Raw dog adventures, baby. You doing all that?
You get them butthole pleasures too? Yo, I'm sorry, bro.
Butthole pleasures?
Yeah, speaking of butthole pleasures, man, we should probably get into talking what we're supposed to talk about.
No, we're going to. You want to do the question, or you want to go right to
Oh
the
no,
off?
yeah, we're gonna do the icebreaker question first. Let's do that.
Excuse me. You're a shit.
I'm sorry, man. You know, we're just trying to keep it lively up in this bitch.
So we're taking it back to like the old school shit, driving in the right lane, which is a pod me and him both had jumped on. We
Hell yeah.
pivoted and did some other shit, but we were doing an icebreaker question where he would come up with one, I will come up with one, or guest would have one. So rock with us with this.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have an itch that you can't scratch, or hear someone always chewing?
Ooh, that's listen. For me personally,
Yeah, where you at? I want to hear this shit.
I would rather hear somebody who's always chewing loudly than have an itch I can't scratch, dude. Because I hate itches. Like,
You're
dude,
a fucking terrorist.
I was like I said, I was talking to my wife this morning about this shit. I wake up every morning, bro, for whatever reason, like I be itchy. Like my skin is just itchy in the morning. And like I'll just wake up, I look like a crackhead. I'm in there like, oh, what the fuck?
Tyrone
I'm like,
Biggums.
why? And then I'll shower and like be cool. Like after I get out the shower, it's fine. But like from the time I wake up in the morning till the time I like hop in the shower, like my skin is just itchy all over. So if I couldn't scratch that shit in the morning, dude, I would go fucking crazy. But like listen to somebody eat or chew or whatever, like that don't bother me. But my wife, she can't stand that shit. I'll be biting my nails sometimes. Literally like across the room, she was like, can you stop doing that? Will you stop biting your nails? And I'm like, why? She's like, I can't stand the noise that's coming out your mouth. And I'm like, okay.
Bruh.
Yeah. So that's me.
This clip, yo, we talked about it. I'm not being contrarian, base.
No.
I had no idea you were going to. I thought she was going to fuck with me.
Yeah. No.
I will take the fucking scratch. I will take the itch that I can't fucking scratch.
Over people
I
chewing?
absolutely fucking hate people that chew out loud.
You know what?
I hate that shit.
You know what you got? You know what that's called?
It's something.
It's called mesophonia. That's the official term for that. For people who, you know, people who can't stand when people chew with their mouth open or chew gums and shit. Yeah.
Clip that word.
Mesophonia. So just so y'all know, it's an
Spell it,
official
nigga.
term. Nah. MESOPHONIA, I believe.
Those a Z in that bitch.
Nah.
Oh, like meso.
It's like mesotheliomas.
If you've been taking this, you got some mesothelioma.
Yeah. Krasno, and Almadencho, nigga.
Shout out to that nigga Almadencho.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
knew. It was
Drop a
always
check.
Krasner.
Drop a check. You just got free
know what I'm
publicity,
saying?
bro.
Real
Look it up.
shit.
Yeah. Are you lost? Give
Real shit, bro. Like, I absolutely hate people. Like, it's
Like if they chew gum like super loud, like Pete Carroll
Are you
does.
a fucking animal? Are you a fucking horse? Like what's wrong with you?
You can't do that. Oh, see, look at him, man. You
No,
angry.
I'm not even trying to be funny. It's real shit.
Listen, that's how my wife get too.
What?
She don't like that shit. She can't stand people chewing with their mouth open.
I hate people.
Dude, you get
I
real.
detest or loathe people that walk in public places on cell phones.
Yo.
I detest that shit.
Like when they like just talking loud as fuck.
Yeah, so then the
like,
bitch
hey,
gonna
bro,
tell
you know
me
what I'm saying?
bend over, she gonna eat my ass. Like,
You know, like
nigga.
look, when you look,
Decorum.
I'm just like, yeah,
Fuckers.
come on, man. If you gonna be on the phone in public, talk like you on the phone in public, please. Like you don't need to tell everybody your business. You don't need to be yelling in your phone.
When did we
Like,
we were
In the grocery store, like people be on there like, hey, yo, I'm in here, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to grab some of this and I'll see y'all around the way. I'm like, yo, why don't you just do that in the car and then come in the store? Like,
we were a proper country.
were we though?
When niggas had Nextels and Blackberries, we were a proper country because niggas would turn the click down.
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah, hold me, call you back. I'm in the back, nigga.
Yeah, well, that's the whole John.
That was
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Proper country.
It depends on where you work, because niggas they like to use the phone in the movie theater sometimes. So
I do remember the movie.
not
theaters.
me though.
I
That
never
was not
did
my
that.
steed. I'm never ever will I be on the phone in the theater.
I'll take the fucking itch because at least in my mind, there's copious amounts of baby oil and cocoa butter. I'll just have to keep it with me.
I mean,
keep that shit on the hip.
But
at all
if you
times.
can't scratch it, like what makes you think you could put lotion on that shit?
It'll just appease it for a couple seconds, a minute.
Okay, I feel you on that.
Isn't there like a medicine or something maybe I could get?
You could get the calamine lotion like they use when
For
you got
poison ivy.
Yeah. You know how it is.
But that,
I can't stand being itchy, bro. And that's the thing, like people chewing and all that stuff, like it annoys me, but it don't bother me like that.
it's, you know what it is? I think that comes from my house training when I was a kid.
Maybe.
Like my mom and pop would jump on me about like, yo, close your mouth.
Well, yeah.
Close your mouth.
Dude, this is the thing I'm about to admit to. My family, we get on each other at the crib because for whatever reason, like everybody in my household like chews chips loud as fuck, right? Because it like resonates in our head or whatever. Like the way my nasal passages are set up, when I chew chips, it's loud. But the girls get on me, Karen and Ty get on me because when I chew bananas, like I chew bananas louder, like soft stuff louder than I chew hard chips. And they always like, why you chew bananas so fucking loud? And I'm like, I don't know. I just got a strong ass jaw. Apparently, I don't know what it is. Yeah, pause. Longest pause of all time, for sure.
Nigga be fucking this shit boing bleedies up.
Nah, man. I chop them shits up. I don't go raw dogging that shit.
Say,
No.
You gotta break them Jones and shit like pretzels or something, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah,
just taking a whole.
Yeah, you be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
Nasty.
It's not like that.
He said he got a strong jaw, bro.
It's not,
I'm
yo,
like,
come on, man.
What? What you doing?
Damn.
What you doing?
Yeah, legit pause. For something. I forgot where I was at for a second. Yeah.
What the fuck?
You. Yeah, pause on that.
All right.
Anyway.
We're making steps. We're taking the proper steps.
I mean,
here.
you know, there's levels to this shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't had a banana in quite a long time.
It's been
bro.
a minute for me
Pause.
too, because like I try to stay away. What is saying super bad? I try to wait. I'm trying to stay away from dick-shaped foods. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to stay away from dick-shaped foods, man.
I think the episode should be called. We gotta figure something with a long pause. Ayo, shablickety blow. Penis shaped fruits. I don't know, but it's gonna be something with that.
There's something. Yeah. There's a theme obviously to today's show. Yeah.
Remember I was saying for the beginning, try to find a comedian talking about coochie, something like that.
Yeah.
Find a clip where we find somebody talking about that and bring that in.
Bring that super
Yeah.
bad.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, it come the fuck together.
Just come, man. Sometimes we got things planned out. Sometimes it's just like fucking synergy, man. It's all good.
If check this out too. If y'all have any comments about this question, drop them in the fucking comment section on the TikTok because
get at us because
that shit.
Every time I look, we got like 4 or 5 more followers, man.
Nigga, I'm not cooking the books. I will tell you like, I'm about to cook these books up real quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's crazy because I don't go on there like, because I'm an old man.
You need to, nigga.
I know. I mean, I'm doing it more now because I'm trying to engage with people. I'm trying to get my youth back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Go on and look. Nigga, I be on that shit.
I know.
Like,
I need to get on that more often. Just
that way you can jump on people.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got things to do. I'm a grown ass man. Got time for no TikToks.
Let us know what y'all think with that question. It's a shithead question. We realize it, but in the deepest, darkest bowels of your balls, it's gotta bother you.
I mean, everybody has a little something that they don't like. So, this is definitely one of them type of things that either or.
You can take motherfuckers being mouth breathers, mouth chewers.
Yeah, dog. I would much rather have that than itch, for sure. No doubt, man.
Now that you say it, the itch just sounds nuts.
Yeah.
What if the itch is down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got that.
I ain't even think about clap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even think
Clap
about that.
Nah, bro, I'm not having that.
Yeah, you about to get some yams. Hold on, baby.
Yeah, he's getting there like,
nigga, what the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Why are you scratching like that for? What's
Hold on,
wrong
baby,
with
hold
you?
on, baby.
No.
It was
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's just I just need some baby oil.
It's a bad science experiment. I got these 2 questions. I answered this. This is what I got, baby. You gotta take it how it is. So I apologize. My bad, baby. This is what's going on.
Yeah, you was talking about moisturizer. We're gonna talk about that later too.
See, you follow the bouncing ball.
Yeah, bro,
shit
we got some things to talk about.
Mental health.
Yeah, why not? What's going on with you? How you been this week? What's the mental health like? I know you was like having some issues at work and shit that was weighing on your mind a little bit, wasn't it?
It's the job. Well, shit's better now because we averted, or I don't know what the fuck the word is, but we avoided. We avoided a potential strike, which would fuck the city of Philadelphia up, but I got avoided. So that's taken care of. My dumb ass, though. So you know what? I'm good, but it just fucks me up. So I'm back working down in the fucking trenches.
Oh, no.
But it's because I get the same days off and I'm there every day. So it's not I'm going from different places. I'm there.
You're at the same spot every day?
Yeah. However, it's just back with the fucking buffoonery.
Zombies and...
Bro, I don't know what these niggas is on. I'm like, I'm going to give you a quick little joint and Yeah. Dog, the craziest shit, 2 things I saw. Craziest shit I saw, I'm watching something, and 2 lesbian crackheads. Can't make this shit up.
Right.
One of them's high as shit outside on the platform, on the mez. Other one's in the elevator firing that shit up like 7 people. I can look in my monitor and see them. They just lighting that shit up.
In the elevator?
Yo, bro, it was a nigga, these niggas had a fire in the fucking elevator. I don't give a fuck if you get high. Like fire, nigga.
Like Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts.
Fire.
Like, yo, what the
bro,
fuck?
Hit the button, they come out. It's this big, gigantic paws, light-skinned nigga with face tattoos and everything. I'm like, yo, check it out. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Get high. No fucking fires. Put the fucking fires out.
Oh, but we cold.
Pete. The big gigantic nigga paws is laying in the middle of the dirty ass elevator. He's like, I'm a crib. I was like, pussy, you ain't a crib. You a fucking crackhead. Turn the fire out of here. I just walked the fuck away. I look in the mirror. These niggas was in there waving this shit down, stepping on it. Man came out as if nothing was fucking wrong. That was a totally all fucking like.
Yo, that's crazy.
The nigga was on something. I'm a crip. And the nigga had red on too. The nigga had the nerve to have red on. I bullshit you not, Chris. Oh my God.
I think he was mistaken at which side he was supposed to be on, probably.
The lesbian couple, she's dipping. The door opens up, smoke comes out, the fucking other lesbian comes out, they start arguing and bickering. The crackhead that's outside takes the slippery when wet sign, throws it inside the elevator. Perfect timing, by the way, too. Door shut, goes in. About 20 seconds go by because it has to go up and down. Opens back up. I forgot what the inside crackhead bitch said, but she said something that was funny. The bitch threw a bottle, hit the joint, and I'm just like, what is going on?
Did you call anybody or can you call
I'm not
anybody?
calling nothing. No, nigga, because that means reports, paperwork. Don't call shit. Let the crack will settle. The crack will crack, and then we will settle them niggas down.
The crack will settle it down.
And then what's today? Saturday? Friday?
Today's Friday.
Tuesday night. I'm being long with the
No, that's all good.
Tuesday night, I'm chilling, doing my little thing. Motherfuckers will come up. And like where I work, I'm not going to tell you where I work, but you can kind of figure the fuck out. I'm on the Market Frankfurt line, the biggest drug fucking trade market in all of America.
Craziness.
You know what I'm saying? Craziness. It rhymes with Slay and May. You know what I'm saying? You figure it the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Bro, motherfuckers will come up and I'll say less than like a minute later, the strike force runs up. Not regular cops.
Oh.
Strike force.
What?
Coming up. I'll open the door. What the fuck? I'll start hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Come through, cops come through. Yeah. These white people, Asians, Spanish, niggas coming out in handcuffs. It's niggas getting high next to the elevator with open fucking rose stems and shit like that. They are going after these niggas and getting them out. The last one came, big tall young boy with fucking locks, walks by Sam, don't think nothing of it. The same 6 cops run up, hit the button. This time, the white shirt comes up on the walkie-talkie. He's like, hey, we get the firearm? I'm like, get the firearm?
What?
The fuck? The two cops I had talked to prior, they were using the bathroom, just busting up with him.
Right.
They're like, yeah, he had in his pants. These niggas have a fucking shotgun. They're just walking by.
What?
And if you know what a shotgun is, in order to dislodge the shells, you tap a button and you have
pump
to.
it. Yeah.
It's a button now.
Was it a pump, Joan, or was
it was
it
a
like,
pump? No, it's a button. You have to press. Dog, 4 shells came out that motherfucker.
So they had that Joan loaded, ready to rock,
Main man was on something.
and he was just sitting there with a thing.
Not
he had
out.
that thing.
It was
on.
in his
But it
pants
was in
'cause
his.
it was tall. It was on his
still,
person.
though, dog.
The white shirt comes up. Do we get the firearm? They're like, I'm looking out. They're walking past. The guy walks past me, and then the 2 cops like, yeah, we got it. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4 shells. I'm like, what? And he looked like a regular nigga.
Yo, that's
Regular
wild,
nigga.
bro. So he was in there prepping for something. You don't know what's going
Bro,
down.
yeah, real shit.
That's crazy, dude.
So that part just fucking sucks, being back, working late, back in the fucking foolery. The reason why I did, and I'll end my shit, is because for the past 3 months, I've been working mornings, and where I was working, literally in 3 months, I spent $740 parking. And that's not on the street. It was cheaper where I was parking because they had early bird specials.
all I'm saying is they should accommodate y'all for having to park your car because you're working for a company that provides transportation.
There you
know
go.
what
I'm
I'm
about to say thank you.
I'm just saying, like, you supposed to pay to get to work. I mean, everybody
Mason
else,
Bethel.
it's crazy, dog.
But
yeah, that's a
I was
lot of
paying
money.
like 54. I was paying between 54 and 58 bucks a week. So you do the math. 4 times 50 is 200.
Yeah.
So add some more numbers. 240, 480, 720.
Yeah. For 3 months.
In 3 months.
That's
and
crazy.
hold on. That's not street parking. Street parking in Philadelphia. If you park on the street in Philly,
Oh, yeah, it's way more
$33 to $35. Easy.
That's the PPA be making that money, bro.
Easy. So
That money.
I was like, yeah, the strikes won't come. Let me go ahead and I need this little 240. I got to keep, make the proper
Yeah.
cuts. We done go on strikes. Now I'm stuck in fucking Sodom and fucking Gomorrah.
Hey, well,
Shit.
it's only temporary.
Yeah,
So
super temporary. Got a big play coming up. Something happened today, but
oh, that's what's
it's getting
up.
better.
Yeah,
Getting
well,
better.
I mean, at least you ain't down there forever. So
yeah, fuck no. I'm going back to mornings.
Yo,
Going the fuck back
as
to
soon
mornings,
as you
bro.
can get the fuck up out of there, be up out of there.
Fuck
That's
that.
all I'm saying.
I wish I got the footage of the cops taking the kid out though. I
Did
got
you?
that.
You
Yeah,
got that?
I couldn't just have a phone out when the nigga was just
No, hell no.
Click, click, click.
Yo, you don't want to get
It wasn't a sawed off. It was a literal.
It was like
pump
just
action
the whole,
shotgun.
the
Yeah,
full
bro.
length.
Yep.
Yo, that is
Yep.
crazy.
Young nigga, probably like he was no older than 30.
Word.
He was young.
And he had a full on in his pants, just chilling.
On him, on his person. Like, who
Got
want
that
what?
thing on
Fuck
me.
with me. I'm going to
Keep
blow
that
your
thing
fucking.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna? I mean, he's gonna take his time to pull it out his pants though.
Chances are the kid probably don't even know how to fucking like use it and put the part into your shoulder and like holster that shit
Yeah,
down.
like for real, like,
Yeah,
hold
like
it.
let that shit go. He probably would have shot that shit. The kickback pop. He's a skinny kid too.
Yo,
Where do you get it from?
good question.
You know what I'm saying?
Good question.
My bad on the long-winded. I'm
Nah.
good. I'm better. We're here. Y'all here.
That's what's up.
You're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet.
My bad, bro.
Nah, I do. I'm saying, like, it's good to hear. You got to let that off your chest, bro.
Shit.
Yo, man, things is good, man. Like I said, my daughter just had her 20th on Tuesday. I'm feeling old as shit.
What y'all do?
Nothing yet because she was still at school. She's coming home from college for break tonight. So her birthday, she had 2 finals this week. Or actually had a final on Tuesday, which was her actual birthday. And then her last final was today. It ended at 12. So wifey just went to pick her up. So they're on their way back. They should be home by now. But she's home for like 3 weeks. So
You think she's gonna be home the whole time, or she gonna be?
yeah, probably because her roommates, both her roommates are from Florida, so I think both of them went home. I think for the holidays, or one went home and the other one's going like with family somewhere around the way.
They got out here at the right time. It's cold as shit.
Yeah, but they like it up here. They don't like it down in Florida because that shit's crazy down there. But
It's Florida.
yeah, if you ever been to Florida, you know what I'm talking about.
Florida's
But
Florida.
yeah, so she's gonna be home. She's trying to get like some part-time work. She got, she was working at a store. She contacted them, but I don't know if their access is gonna work out. So, but we just getting ready for the holiday. Trying to get the house together. Still doing some painting at the crib. Got the bathroom to do. Still.
Snicky, fucking home improvement.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Shit.
saying, like, we did some good work, man. We just hung up pictures in the living room yesterday, so it looks officially.
You a stud finder?
Hell no.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. fucking,
just
Mr. fucking
tap that shit in drywall. It's not that
handy base.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck base handy.
I know how to do shit, man. I'm a little handy.
No doubt. I'm a little bit.
I can't, I'm not gonna build a house, but I can fix some shit. That's all.
I still remember I walked in there one time when B got when he first got the big TV. I walked in and y'all niggas was like doing the fuck. Y'all niggas had like the fucking, I don't know. You niggas was trying to solve pi. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Nah, man, I had because Anyway, we'll tell that story another time.
My bad.
He had to go pick some shit up because he didn't have the right tools. And I'm like, yo, do you got this? You got this? He was like, nah, I don't got that.
I'm
like, I'm gonna go next door and ask to see if I can get whatever. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. I was like, I gotta go to the store. I was like, yo, get this and this. And he's like, cool. And then he comes back and I was like, did you get the thing? And he was like, nah, I didn't get the right John. And I was like, come on now.
He came back with a Fisher Price, first
it
toolbox.
It was like, we needed like masonry bits.
Yeah, to get in that brick.
Yeah. So I just used the drill bits that I had and it worked actually. So
but
they
those
weren't
shits are dull as shit now, probably.
Nah, that John.
It's so good.
It's Black & Decker. They're old school. Them Johns will be sharp forever. So
no doubt.
But we worked it out.
I just remember walking in, y'all niggas was, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, yo, this nigga didn't help at all. He used to hang TVs for a living. He was just sitting around
y'all
like,
got it?
y'all got it.
Y'all got that shit.
You can do this.
Shit.
Yeah.
Measure. You know what I'm saying? Get it right.
I did. I got everything out. Had the tape measured it all out. Started drilling the holes. I got as far as I could before he came back with the shit. But we got that shit up. It was the day of the Super Bowl when we hung that shit.
And that shit was up. Yeah, it was.
We got it up and then watched that belt the ass, nigga. Auburn gang.
Never forget, pussies.
Yeah. Anyway,
that was fucking. That was. Some
it was a good day.
Yeah,
it was funny.
It was
a good time though.
Day.
Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
Started out a little hairy, but then
base.
But anyway, so yeah, bro, it's good. Just getting ready for the holiday and living life, still employed, making money. Health's all right. I need to get my ass back in the gym. I've been doing home improvement. That's like my workouts.
Your cardio. I know you hate that shit,
bro.
Damn, I know you hate it. I know you do.
Man, listen.
You on your knees.
I don't mind doing the work. It's the fucking cleanup at like the setup cleanup and cleaning all shit up and then cleaning up after you when you're done doing the work.
Gotta vacuum as you go.
Yeah, you vacuuming, pulling tape, cleaning up paint, cleaning your tools off, putting shit away, like folding up the plastic that you're using when you play, all that shit. You're just like, I'm tired. I've been painting for like 4 hours. You up here like rolling the whole damn thing. You go through the wall. You do it 2 times in a row. 2 coats on that bitch. Put tiles down, cutting tile and shit. Like, I'm tired, man. I need a rest.
I absolutely despise fucking painting.
I don't mind painting. Painting is fine. It's the cleanup. The setup and the cleanup is the worst part. The actual painting itself, I'll do it all day. I don't care.
You want to see me act like a petulant child?
Okay.
Put a fucking paintbrush in my hand.
I
will turn into a fucking 5-year-old.
No, I don't want to.
Yep. Straight up. Big ass bitch with a beard.
Word?
No, I ain't
man.
Fucking painting, bro.
Well, that's the thing. There's like people got like home improvement projects. Like, I don't mind doing that shit. That's another thing. Like when people buy like IKEA furniture and shit, and they be like, I hate putting this shit together.
No.
I'm like, call me. I will put that together for you. That shit. I enjoy that shit.
Anything wood has to get assembled, eat my dick. Not you, but like, I can't do it.
You don't like it? Fuck
no.
Bro, call me. Next time you buy something, you need to put it together, hit me
I'll
up.
even throw you, I'll throw it to you.
You don't even got to throw me nothing. I would do that shit for free because I enjoy that shit. I will put it together.
Here's my reason. I can do it. The reason is because I'm visual.
Oh, the
so I look at the directions, I knock it out. But when I go back to the bag of contents, there's a lot of contents left.
Yeah,
in the
they
bag.
give you extra. So they give
Sometimes I'll be paranoid. Like, wait, this is
that's
way too much.
That's why you gotta when you read the list of things that they give you, it tells you how many you're supposed to use. So you look out and you count them out. You don't do all that.
Reading is fundamental, and clearly a nigga
talked
don't
about
be
last
reading
time.
episode.
You definitely gotta read. Yeah, you can't. That's why kids need to learn to read. You gotta follow my fucking directions, man.
Real shit, bro.
Or else you can't put shit together. You can't put your PlayStation and hook the shit all up. Nah, dog.
No.
Yeah, I would like literally.
That bag is full, and I'm just like, there's no way this is secure.
I mean, come on. Now.
No way.
You got to read how many shits you need before you start putting that together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Count them out. Count them out.
They fit.
Yeah.
Tighten that up. We good.
No,
fuck all that. Yo, I'm
like,
such a nigga with
you
that.
got to put like 2 whatever the little dowels, the wooden Jones in there. You be like, yeah.
No, that fit.
Nah, bro. I'll put that shit out and like lay it out, count them all out, be like, yeah, this is what I need, and then I start going through and putting it together.
That's why we get along, because that's not me. Wood,
anything, bro. Wood, metal, plastic.
Pause. I can fuck with metal and plastic. It's something about wood.
Yeah, I'll put all that together. Yeah, you talking about wood again? Talking about fucking bananas and dick shaped foods. Now we talking about wood. Pause for the long. Yo, come on. You over there voguing with your microphone and shit?
I got a fucking thing on my face over here. I'm like, this is a big fucking pause.
Even walking. We're not even talking about that.
So you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Long story short, we good.
Well, niggas is good.
Yeah, that's right.
We real
That's
good
right.
right now.
We had a little bit of a moment last week. This week is all levity and jovialness.
True.
Yeah, so
indeed.
you know,
True indeed.
That's
That was
what's
last week.
Yeah. Was it? Yes. It's only been a week.
Yeah.
Crazy. Time has flied. Like you're saying, man. It's like December 12th and shit.
All fucking ready.
I'm like, what's really? We was just here? God damn.
Last week.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
So yeah, man. Let us know what y'all think with that one too. I got to start asking more and more questions and clip these joints up.
Hell yeah.
I want to see if that engagement clicks with
It
that.
probably would. You know, if
saying?
we was in here trying to get people to talk to us about things in life
Wood
and whatever.
and plastic.
Yeah.
And metal.
Yeah. And all kinds of glizzies and whatnot.
That's you, Shaboing Lord.
That ain't me, bro. Like I said, I chop my bananas up.
Doing all that. Shit.
Yo.
All right. So yeah, man, like I said, we have a pretty good show for y'all. Hopefully this shit is moving for y'all and y'all fucking with it. We want to tap back into one of our segments that is the main segment.
Yes.
It's called Don't Feed the Animals. We got sounds coming for y'all that's loading the fuck back up. This shit got to come back with the sounds and shit.
Working it out. We got some technology that we're, using.
Technological advances.
Yeah, we got to get them technological advances together, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But we got some things coming for you.
Where you want to go with it?
We should. Well, we was talking about mental health, so we should definitely start with my man who lost his mentals over the weekend, or I don't know exactly when it happened. But
Crash out, Lord. No,
yeah, Lord
it was
Crash
like
out.
2 days ago.
Was it 2 days ago?
It was like yesterday, bro.
God damn, bro.
It was rest day.
I thought it was. Well, anyway. So if y'all don't know, in the news this past week, the coach of the Michigan University football team, has been fired. And the reason behind him being fired is because he was caught having an extramarital affair with one of his staffers.
Oh, you did so well.
Young female. I'm not exactly sure how old she was or how much younger she was than him. But he got relieved of his duties, which he was like, because if you don't know, Jim Harbaugh, who is now coaching the Los Angeles Chargers, used to coach Michigan. He stepped down to coach the Chargers, and they put my man, his name is Sharon Moore, I believe.
Sharon Moore, good brother.
He was not hired. Like they didn't have to go through a coaching search. They were just like, yo, bro, we're going to give you this job. Young brother, black coach, which is, you don't really see black coaches in like college football very often. So this was like a big deal, and it's a Power 5 school. So it's like one of the big name Jones, and like to have that kind of thing was nice to see, but like he was out here squandering his power, bro.
Literally in figuratively.
And then so got relieved of his duties coaching, and then he crashed the fuck out. His baby mom or his wife found out. He was going over to confront, I guess, his side chick, and ended up going over there threatening her life, and then ended up threatening her life and his life. He said, I'm gonna kill you and then kill myself.
Bitch.
And he wouldn't leave her house, and the cops were involved, and they had to come, and they took him out. Everybody survived. Nobody got hurt, mortally, other than the fucking mental anguish that he just put everybody through. But yeah, man, I read that story. Like, you sent me the Joan. Yeah, I was like, read this. What?
That just happened.
Yo. But I mean, like, this dude, you're like making tons of money as a football coach for one of the biggest football schools in the country. You were appointed a job. You didn't. Yeah, dog.
How long ago? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Like, you're riding high, dude. And then you were like, well, I'm just going to knock off some of this trim around the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got a wife and 3 kids at home.
3 daughters.
Is it 3 girls too?
3 daughters.
Come on, man.
3 daughters.
Come on, man. What you doing out here, bro? Anyway, I'm just like, as someone who does not make a whole lot of money like that, and had to find my own job and was not given it to me. This shit just makes me like, I be on my P's and Q's, nigga. I be like, yo, what you need me to do? Huh? Shucking job. Nah, not really. But I would not be out here doing dirty in the streets. Like, I would try to like keep my nose clean. I'm not trying to fuck that gig up, man, because that's a good ass gig. 15 million.
15 million.
And they fired his ass with cause. Yep. So he, like, usually if you get fired from a job because your team sucks and they relieve you of your duties, they still have to pay you.
They cut that check.
But because he was doing some dirty shit that was against the rules, they knocked that dude out with cause, and he's not getting a cent of that money. So you done fucked up. Big time.
Nigga.
God damn.
I think Sharon Moore is a cautionary tale of too much. how can I word this and not sound totally crass?
I mean,
I want to be crass, but I want to be respectful because that nigga's going through it. He's already been processed. You know that?
no. Well, I mean, listen, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, bro.
I'm not surprised. I mean, but the thing is, though, yo, what? Yo, they got hearings in court and shit already? Bruh.
7 hours ago.
That is what?
Numerous phone calls and sending numerous texts from that time moving forward that she did not answer, did not respond to, did not want.
Damn.
And eventually she presented herself to the University of Michigan.
Whoa.
Cooperated in some form of investigation there.
They got you in the clink, bruh.
The bing, nigga.
Hemmed up. Cause I'm locked up.
They won't let
I'm sorry, man. I'll be laughing like that. Yo, he looked like I feel bad for him that, like, looking at this right now.
I don't.
I mean, like, just look at his face, bro. Like, you could tell this is like the worst moment of his life.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna make you watch. My blood is on your hands.
Dog.
You bitch ass nigga.
So
We're gonna clip this.
yeah, well, cut that down for a second real quick. Let's talk about it. So I'm just like, yo, my man's out here threatening to kill himself, blaming her that his blood is going to be on her hands, but you're the one that initiated the relationship.
We don't know that.
Facts.
We don't know that.
I mean, not 100%, but
we don't know that.
But you're the head football coach, and it's. I mean, I don't want to say I don't know because I'm not in the situation, but usually it's an assistant. That's a power thing, man.
I'll say it.
That's a power thing, and like you going, all right, talk your shit now. I'm gonna let you cook for a bit.
I think the Sharon Moore thing, the Sharon Moore issue with the University of Michigan is a cautionary tale of one person with too much power that's not in their purpose and they don't know who they are completely as a man. It's difficult to say 100%, but at some age, you know who you are as a man and you know what you're capable of.
Okay.
And I think that with what you saw right there, being the head coach of one of the top 5 PWIs, you know, I don't fuck with all that, but literally where he was, how, like you said, everything you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, dog.
A lot of ego, a lot of access, a lot of power,
right? And
it just went to his head. I said this to Base on the phone. I'm gonna say
one
it now.
It's
it's gonna be kicky, but you know what? Here's a hot take. I think that this tale is cautionary because this is one of the reasons why sometimes I have an issue with opposite sexes working together in sports. I'll say that. I'm saying it.
I mean, you can't. I don't think that is, you know, like you were saying. If you know who you are as a man, stuff like that won't be. It won't be a big deal for you.
It's not. It won't. It wouldn't be as prevalent, but
because you're going about your business. I mean,
it would still exist.
Well, the whole thing is like there's always that dynamic because people are people and they like to fuck, and that's just the thing. Like it just goes down. But you should know, as a person in a position of prevalence, like the head football coach of a big time football program school, like, and being black on
man.
top of it,
black man,
you got to mind all your P's and every last Q that you got, bro. Because you can't step out of line one iota without people coming down on you in the worst way.
I hate to say this.
So when you put yourself in that situation, like you got nobody else to blame but you.
As a black man running that fucking organization or that college, that university, that team, you literally need to be a fucking walking asshole. You need to be abrasive. You need to be fucking aggressive because you don't want anybody that close to you because they are literally waiting for your downfall.
Setting you up to fail.
I don't fuck with anybody. I fuck with my assistants behind closed doors, but certain people, you don't have access to me. Go through these coaches, man. Email this. You will not be able to get in contact with me because of reasons like this. Like you said, it's a power play.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for you.
They're trying to get a bite of your pie, bro. They try like it's just like when you are, you know, at the top of whatever it is, there's always people that are trying to come for you.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And especially when you're black, it's doubly that way.
Ime Udoka and him are cautionary tales about literally being too horny, Turn y'all fucking horny down. I get it. Like you said, we're creatures. We gonna want to fuck, eat some ass, do some nasty,
I'm
dastardly
saying, like,
shit.
that's a thing.
Bro, I said this to you too on the phone. When you reach that level of success, I'm gonna say some more shit. Once you have that level of success and access and financial gains, you're paying for said person to leave. You're not staying. We're not going to build a relationship. I'm not going to do what Sharon Moore did, where she started at what, $48,000, but because of allegedly there were 2 abortions.
Damn.
He upped her salary to $90,000.
Basically to keep her quiet because he knocked it down.
And I'm gonna pay bills. He's probably cutting her a check, doing something on the side with 90 grand. Bro,
I'm like, hey,
not the work. You know, the work is the work. I'm not advocating. Look, this is just me. I'm a single nigga. I can talk my shit. He can't. Views is strictly from a single nigga's perspective. If you got work, you keep the work separate from what the fuck you got going on at home. Man. You wifing up work. No, bro. You literally pay for her to leave. You pay for her silence. You pay for her loyalty. No, I don't know a lot about that, but from what I've been told from some niggas that got some paper,
you're talking about
what you do.
Talking about professional ladies.
I'm about to say an entrepreneur.
You're not talking about, because he is paying for her
to live life,
but
lavish.
You know, yeah, you talking about professional. You get them to come and
if you take
care of your needs, bro, and then be out.
You find an entrepreneur in that realm and you make it do what it do.
All right.
You can't do the other stuff because you get caught the fuck up.
Well, and the thing is too, like, you got to know at some point in your life as a grown ass man that, like, yes, I think the power and the money got to your head, which is why you think you can get away with shit like this.
Ooh, I like what you're doing.
And, you know, it's just that, like, you kind of insulate yourself, like, oh, regular consequences don't mean shit to me because I'm this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize real life catches up to your ass real fucking quick, especially when people are like, hey, man, you know, you getting a little too uppity over there, brother. So we got to take you down 4 pegs, and then, like, you see shit like this happen. So,
trigger warning. Yeah,
I'm just saying though, like, so, but like, that's what I'm talking about is when, you know, especially like as a married man, you know, like, temptation is all around you. I'm just gonna say that there's ladies everywhere. I'm not a dead man. I'm married, but I still have eyes. I still appreciate the female form, but I know what I have in my wife, who I love dearly. I'm not trying to jeopardize that relationship just so I can, you know, dick somebody down. Like, that's just how it is, man. Like, I may have urges, but I gotta be like, all right, but, you know, not only is it may be just a sexual thing. I don't know. Maybe you got some kind of kink or you're addicted to something, whatever. I'm not trying to, you know, yuck anybody's yum or do whatever. But it just is like, you got to think about, like, you have a family, you have a wife, you have daughters. Like, you got to think about what you're doing because you're going to put them in jeopardy. You're going to expose them to something that they didn't sign up for. And you have to think about that before you go and conduct yourself in a certain manner. And I think that, like, a lot of people, and we see this time and time again, when you get to a certain level of status, you just don't think that type of shit applies to you anymore. When in effect, it applies doubly, because your fall is going to be way further if that happens to somebody up here than to somebody like me who's, like, you know, damn near the floor level. So, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's wild that, like, people who get certain status just kind of just forget that shit actually, like, real life still happens. You know what I mean?
I think the mantra is, if you give somebody money, they're going to show you who they really are.
Oh, for sure.
So clearly with Shamar Moore, he's a
Shamar Moore?
What I call him?
Shamar Moore? You mean that's the actor,
Sharon Moore.
Yes,
my bad.
Yo,
whatever.
He did that shit on the phone too, bro.
I'm feeling like I got a fucking crush on that nigga. I don't like that shit.
Man,
I keep
the
saying
names are
name.
quite similar. I can understand why you would make that mistake. So
clearly there's something going with that, to where you're that consumed,
right,
with that close to where you work.
Yeah,
there's something with that. A trigger warning. I was saying this earlier. Trigger warning. Single men. See, I'm gonna try to preface this. Preface.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you are going to do what Sharon Moore did, make sure that the work looks better than what you got at home.
Oh, you gonna go there
Yes.
with it, bro? Okay.
Paige Shiver, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I knock you down. I'm a nigga. I'll take her down. I seen it. All right, I'll take it down.
What, you know.
What you got at home? No, bro, that wasn't it. What the fuck kind of size was she making for you to risk $15 million? What kind of green bean casserole was she making for you to get fucking lost in
I don't
the
think it had
sauce?
anything to do with the food or the green bean casserole. Is what she was doing with them
apple pie.
beans,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? The apple pie she had.
What was you doing to them beans, boy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I
I'm
mean?
really just lost at it, bro.
And
I'm
that's-
lost at
yeah.
this age. You've seen these tales,
Yeah.
with black men, and what the fuck is going
and
on?
people in positions of power. Like that's the craziest part to me.
the
It's
fuck
like
are you doing?
we see this time and time and time and time again, where it's like, don't you think somebody would have learned a lesson at this point? But that's the thing. Like you said, you get to a certain status,
Insulate.
and then you just kind of think that the rules don't apply to you because you hit that mark, and you're like, all right, well, I'm above the law, like Steven Seagal.
Bro, Rick Pitino. I can give you a couple college coaches in general that did some fucking nefarious shit.
Dirty.
Rick Pitino knocked up a fucking waitress at a bar in Louisville.
Right.
Knocked her up, took care of the kid. That was something I found out being down there. Bobby Petrino. Remember him?
Yeah.
Bobby Petrino got caught cheating with like a 19-year-old because he got in a car accident. He was riding his bike. He had her in the back. A car hit her. He paid the guy bread, but then it just didn't seem right. They went and looked into it. I forgot where he was, but he stepped down because they found out he was doing that. Pete Carroll at USC.
Oh man,
Remember that?
what did he do? I forget.
One of the main, well, it was the money and the bribe stuff like that.
Okay, right.
But he would have parties at his, like, I forgot where he was, but it was like a nice place of down there. Yeah. He would have literally girls from the fucking university, like young girls, come to the parties, bombing them the fuck out. That was when they don't talk. Look that shit up with Pete Carroll.
What?
There were reports of him having like not freak offs like Diddy type freak offs, but like
But just,
parties
like,
at like
providing-
Laguna Beach, wherever the fuck he was.
Right. Down
Y'all
to
come
SC.
through, pull up. And the young girls was pulling up, and Pete was pulling a fucking Bill Belichick,
Word.
knocking them young things the fuck down.
Well.
That's why he got the fuck out of there.
Well, and
they
then-
just get out of there before they see the writing on the wall.
Yeah, they were like, I'm gonna skate
I'ma
before I'm
slide.
I'm trying to get
slide.
the charges. Yeah, well, that's somebody gave him a heads up. But even still, like,
I know the names. I remember the shit. I'm
well, I mean,
poor.
like you hear about all kinds of different coaches and fucking
15
people.
million
and-
reasons why.
Yeah, well,
15 million reasons why.
I
No.
mean, sometimes the coochie's that good. No, it ain't that good.
What the fuck Snoop say? I can't think of Snoop's fucking line, but Snoop said some shit when I was a kid about the pussy. The pussy.
Yeah, the pussy. I don't know,
not
bro.
doing none
But
of
I'm
that.
just saying, yeah, like when you got a chance to make bread like that, and you gonna put your livelihood and your family and your self-respect and just you as a man, you're gonna put all that in jeopardy just to knock something down on the side. Like, come on, yo.
That's another thing. If you get caught,
yo.
stand on that shit. At a certain age, when you wrong, you're wrong. Be fucking accountable. Don't go off the fucking deep end and want pity.
I'm gonna
and
kill
feel
myself
bad
and my blood is
all
on
this
your
other
hands
shit.
and all that shit.
No, you know what? Yeah, this is what happened. What are we doing? I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Be
you
a
got
man
caught.
about it.
Be a fucking man. Just stand on it. You went to her house and started hitting her with the fucking Will Smith 7 Degrees of Separation act.
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
win a fucking Oscar for what?
I mean, he was trying to. It was desperation. That's you not thinking. You have like that's the John, dude. Like you get in a situation, and it's like it's crazy to see. Like you can go from thinking that you're above the law to thinking that all the consequences are coming, and you only have one solution to your problem, and that's control alt deleting yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I respect him as a man, but just seeing how this case, first of all, this case is moving faster than the fucking Amazon refund.
That shit is
which is
crazy,
fucking me
dog.
up.
Yeah.
But to just, when you see all the details of what he did afterwards, that's where for me, I'm just looking at him like, what?
Why?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What, fam?
And then, but the thing
Fuck
is
are you
like
doing?
to see that, and then for him to be like at her crib talking about this is your fault, your blood, blah blah blah. Like, nah, bro, you did all this
That's
to you.
on you.
You did all this to you.
on
ain't
you.
got nobody else to blame but yourself.
And I know you might have one more. I'm done with this one for me.
This is it for me.
The chick, Paige Shiver, she's just as complicit and responsible as he is. After, look, I get it. You might have fucked once, twice. After that, Yo, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, that's the whole like
you kept coming back.
Well, and that's another thing. Like
you kept coming back.
It's a whole like, and that's I don't want to put blame on it, but the thing, you know what I'm saying. But it's true. Like, she is complicit. She is partly to blame.
She's not a victim.
She's not. She could be a victim, but she's not totally a victim.
She's not a victim. He didn't run up to her and say, "Bitch, give me your pussy." Ah.
Yeah, well, I mean, but being her boss and all that kind of stuff, she could have felt certain. I don't know the whole ins and outs of it. I'm not trying to say one thing or the other, but yes,
cancel
people
me.
are whatever.
Cancel me.
I'm just saying when you're that dude, especially as a brother, and you got people that are around you, and the temptations are there, but you have all the things in the world at your disposal to like continue to rise and be whatever the top whatever.
You're making points I didn't think about.
Yeah, bro, like you got to really insulate yourself. Like you were saying, you kind of like protect yourself from certain things and trying to get relationships that you don't want to, that are going to jeopardize the fact that money is going to, do things for your family.
For your family, right.
You know what I mean? And you threw all that shit away just to get some pussy.
It was a fucking lottery ticket. You had a winning lottery ticket for $15 million.
And it's gone.
You stumble into the college playoffs, you get back to a national championship game, they fire you, you can go somewhere else and make more bread.
Yeah. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone. But now that shit's out the window. You're going to be in the clink for who knows how long.
You think, damn, because he threatened.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they're not playing that shit.
Nah, bro.
They're not playing that shit. You're right.
That's
I didn't even think about that. That nigga about to sit for
and being
bit.
a brother too. Like, they're going to throw the book at his ass.
That. I'm like, brother, white girl, oh, help me. Yeah, they throwing the book at that nigga.
You're going to get put under
They throwing the book at that nigga.
Well,
fellas, young niggas, cautionary tale.
Don't do
Protect the fucking bag. Turn your fucking horny down. Please. What was this shit? It was a movie with Chris Rock. I Think I Love My Wife.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's age-old fucking adage. You will lose fucking money chasing women. You will never lose women chasing money. All he had to do was focus on his bag, stay in that bag, and if he wanted to be a horny, freaky frog, do it.
Keep that shit on the down low, dog.
But like, you chased
be smart about it.
And you lost $15 million.
Yeah. Well, like I said, sometimes
you
get to a certain status, and this is going to flow into our next one. Topic. But I want you to go into that. I got one long point, and that's it. For the jump. Okay, but so pivoting from my man Sharon Moore, if y'all don't know, over when was it? Last week that it came out? 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Anyway, on Netflix, there's currently a documentary called Diddy the Reckoning.
The title.
That's the title of it. It's executive produced by my man Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. It is about the rise of Diddy and the fall of Diddy and all the in-betweens of Diddy. So this nigga came at me like 2 weeks ago. He was like, yo, you watched that Diddy documentary on Netflix yet?
Nigga.
And I was like, nah, I didn't watch it yet. And he was like, come on, man, get on it. You gotta watch it. And then like 2 days later, he's like, you watch that shit yet? I'm like, nah, I ain't watched it yet. He'd be like, yo, come on, man, you gotta watch that shit. I'm like, I will. Watch out. I'll get there. Called me up like 2 days ago. He's like, you watch that shit yet? I'm like, no. So last night, me and wifey got home, ate dinner.
You and KJ watched it?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Oh, nigga, you should have had her record a voice and say, yo, I want to hear KJ.
Yo, but we were like, I got hooked in, and I was like, all right. I watched the first episode while we was eating dinner. And I'm like, oh shit, this is wild. So I'm like, I gotta watch the second one. I popped the second one on, watched that, John. She got up, she was still kind of watching it, but I was like on the couch like, what the fuck, what? This is crazy. And then so I ended up watching all 4 motherfucking episodes last night. And then this nigga called me up today. He was like, yeah, so we was trying to go over topics to talk about today. He was like, we ain't gonna talk about Diddy because you ain't watched that shit yet. And I was like, I watched all 4 episodes last night, my nigga.
And I hit you with the emoji like,
and he was like,
you did?
Yeah, watched all of them. So anyway, dude,
nigga.
There's a lot of shit to unpack in this fucking 4 episode, hour-long episodes.
4 hours.
But like, like growing up in the 90s, being around, his age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he was popping up and stuff, like it was wild to think about, trying to put myself in his shoes, right? Like you're a 19-year-old kid, you got aspirations of greatness, you want to, break into the music industry, you put yourself in Uptown Records, which is like a real big,
Jodeci, Mary J.
dog,
Blige,
all that,
I'll Be
dog.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was the one that broke Jodeci. He was the one that, did stuff like broke Mary. Broke, a couple of different artists. Craig Mack was another one, dog.
That was on Bad Boy.
That was on Bad Boy. But I'm just saying, to do that at 19, to have that wherewithal and that drive, like, you have to appreciate that shit. But with that, there's you can kind of see, like, there's a little tiny hint of psychopathy there. Because you got to be crazy in order to do that shit. Yeah, like, there's a very thin line.
Very thin line.
But, like, he's out here trying to do his thing, trying to break this music thing, trying to get this money. And, like, you got to respect somebody who's that young to put in that type of work, have that type of drive. But then, like,
I see what you're doing.
Nah, but then you see all the shit, like, outside of that kind of gives you pause, and you're like, oh, well, he's successful, so I'm going to kind of, put that to the side. I'm not really going to pay attention to that type of thing. And then it just kind of, the more money he gets, like, what did he say?
More
money, more problems, bro. So, like, my mate kept stacking cash, kept getting that status, kept being out in the spotlight, flossing, he want to be bowling, shot calling, bowling. Yeah, I know, old as shit, bro. I'm saying, what the fuck is that? Come on, but anyway, it's that time, and then you see this nigga, like, he gets, starts his own record label, breaks off from Uptown, starts Bad Boy, breaks Biggie, Craig Mack, all these other shits in the videos.
All right, sure.
Doing all part, yeah.
On the video.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, he's doing all these things and, like, making all this bread. People are, like, trying to get at him because they want him, they want him to be the next artist on his label.
He's Access.
You know what I'm saying? He is Access. He's the one that's like, he's styling fools, like he's putting the looks out there for people, like he's, making sure to tell you to certain things. All the while, like, there's all this other shit in the background that people ain't really talking about that I didn't, like, we had heard inklings of, because we came up in that era. But it's like, you were like, all right, well, somebody said something, but who knows if that's really true?
It's not true. He didn't.
What I mean? Yeah, that's not real. I mean, like, yeah, well, all successful people do crazy shit like that. That's, that's not atypical. But then, like, come to think of it now that we're 20 years or 30 years removed from it, and then you hear, like, people who were, like, close to this nigga who helped him found Bad Boy and helped him do some of the things that, like, we were out here, like, praising him for, being like, yeah, this nigga's not a good person.
In any way, shape, or form. And then hearing some of the stuff that came out, that he might have been involved with, like Biggie's murder, Tupac's murder, some of the crazy contract shit that he did, taking money from, his partner that was supposed to be his boy to help him found his record label that he took money from and was doing whatever out here. And it's just wild, bro. Like, think about. So I'm like, it just blew my mind to see, and we were talking about when you get to a certain status and money where you're insulated, where you think like nothing's going to affect you, and like seeing video of him like now, because they had like the videos, he filmed himself like throughout 2024 or whatever, before his trial and whatnot. No, it was days before.
Yeah,
it was literally days before.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 days before they came and got him. But it's like you're filming yourself and like hearing him talk about like, oh well, God's telling me not to do nothing. I'm gonna let everybody else do things for me. And like, oh well, everybody's out here lying on me now. Blah 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 blah.
This bitch is coming with a lawsuit.
Yeah, and it's like
a lawsuit.
And then like to see like, all right, well, you hear this one lawsuit, and then this other lawsuit pop up, and the next thing you know, this nigga got 100 lawsuits against some civil suits.
Yep, 77 actually.
And then, but I'm just sitting there like, yo, this is crazy. And like, you think of all these things that people were talking about years and years earlier, and now a lot of these people in this documentary are like confirming shit that you thought was just a rumor. And then you're like, well, could he possibly have been involved with? And he probably was, like, but they don't have hard evidence of it with killing Big. And that was supposedly his boy.
It's my man.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, man, that's wild. And that's outside of all the crazy sexual shit this nigga was involved in, which blew my mind to that. Cause the whole, like, the one part of the documentary that really got me, there's a brother in the thing. It's hilarious because I was watching it and he was like, yeah, I'm here and I was talking to my friend and she thought I would make a really good gigolo. And I was like, wait, gigolo? What? Oh, shit. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, and the next thing you know, they flew me out and Diddy's making me have sex with Cassie.
I get a call.
Yeah.
Remember how he set it
Yeah.
up? The nigga wore something around.
He was like, came out and he faked the fucking Southern accent.
Nigga,
and he was like, and he said his name was Frank Black. And I was like,
and they showed.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, yo, that's crazy that you have
Frank White.
Like, you have enough money to fucking buy a man basically to fly out wherever the fuck you was at.
LA.
He was out doing. It wasn't just LA. He was like,
Miami.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
He was like every 2 weeks, every month. We was like flying out wherever I was, and I would just knock her down, and then he would join in, and they be in there doing whatever. And then the one talk he was talking about when like they would go at it for like 2 days and like straight, and he was like, "How y'all do that?" And they were like, "Oh, by the way, try this Molly out."
Party favors.
Yeah, and
Party
he was
favors.
like, "Oh," and then once I did that, I could go for 2 days too. And I was just like, "What the fuck?" And then because everybody always makes fun of Diddy and the baby oil. And then to find out that like they was using baby oil, and like when he was talking the story, he was like, "Yes." He's like, "Put that baby oil on." He's like, "All right." So I squirted on like a normal amount, and they were like, "That ain't enough." And it turns out the baby oil is laced with like
GHB.
And I'm like,
The
"Bro,
fuck?
what is you niggas in here doing?" Like that is way too wild, just way too wild. But anyway, and then I was like thinking about a thing from before. And you remember that one, the Player Haters Ball sketch where they had Dave Chappelle show where they had the pictures, and the John was
black. You were
no,
so
but the
black.
John he was like, "Mama, why is that man so shiny?" And that popped in my head last night, and I was like, "Yo, them niggas knew then.
Dave Chappelle knew because
They
he was
knew
inside.
then."
That nigga party with him.
And I was like, "Yo," like hearing that, and then
Why
like
is that?
realizing like I watched that show and heard that, and now I'm watching this documentary and putting two and two together, and it's like. Yo,
Niggas knew.
they definitely knew.
Niggas knew.
They definitely knew. So that shit just blows my mind to think about like all the stuff that I saw with my own two eyes when I was coming up in that era, and then hearing about it and be like, "No, that's not it." And then like hearing that sketch and people like kind of making inklings, and then all of a sudden like, yeah, everything that these people were saying is probably true. And then like just knowing all the fucking shit that this man is probably done dirty in his life. And it's hard to like I like some of the music that he put out and like all the artists that he broke and like 112 and all these other, or not 112,
Yeah, 112 on it.
Yeah, but I mean just like
Dave, total,
yeah, but like all that shit and you're like, wow, man, that's cool that he did all this, but he's also a fucking scumbag.
Mace, Black Rob, G-Dep,
Yeah, just like damn,
Loon,
dude,
Mario Winans,
all that shit, dog. And then you was out here just being a mad creep in the background.
So you said something about I'm gonna get in this, but
Yeah.
this is how devious of a fuck this nigga Puffy is. So you talked about Frank Black,
Right.
Do you
Yeah, because
know-
of the lyric in the one song.
Well, it's a little deeper. Big's alter ego was Frank White.
Right.
Frank White, King of New York, Christopher Walken.
Right.
So Frank Black. I'm a play on I killed this nigga.
Who
and
was
I'ma
supposedly my best friend.
I'm going to use this nigga's whole shit as an alias to fuck off. And the laptop fucked me up.
Yeah.
Frank Black's
Dude, he had prescriptions with like fucking Frank Black on that
What?
shit. Yeah, bro.
That's
That's dirty as hell, dog.
I'm going to start off just by saying this. It took me a long time to get to this point. Can we both agree that Sean Puffy Combs is an absolute piece of shit?
Oh hell yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
There's no question about that.
Now, try to start with some positives here.
Okay.
Right?
Can you do that?
I'm going to try. All right. So my positive take with this is it's not really about Sean Combs. It's with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Okay.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson let me know that I have not reached my full potential of a hater.
Oh.
Because what that nigga did and how he was able to construct and compile the story and break everything down from the genesis
To the very last compound.
That's a rap lyric. For me, that is full-flown nigga. I'm a supervillain.
Yo.
That nigga is the supervillain.
Yo, he's like Lex Luthor and
I'm going to try not to get so deep, but for me, I'm more just enamored with 50 Cent. Just like, I love you now.
Yeah.
I didn't like him back in the day for his music and what I thought he did.
Right.
But his business practices and his acumen, his ethos, fucking chef's kiss.
man.
Literally, bro. There's another reason why. Okay, here's the more negative about Sean Combs. The only reason why, and let's keep this funky too. Hold on, just a couple things. The only reason why 50 Cent was able to acquire this footage is because, speaking of Sean Combs being a piece of shit, he didn't pay the videographer. He didn't pay him.
That's the
if
MO,
he would have
man.
paid him, that shit would have been
buried
in a hard drive somewhere.
Never would have seen the light of day.
Nothing. But because of Puff's ego and him thinking that he was going to beat the case, I'm going to hire somebody and follow me around for a month just to show how fucking whatever the fuck he thought he was.
Yeah, like how much of the shit I am.
That's the most egotistical shit. And it's just beautiful how 50 Cent, again, tapping in with your inner hater at its fullest fucking potential. It's beautiful.
Let your hate flow through you.
It down.
Yo.
From, like I said, I'm not going to try to dive into it. You got to watch this shit for yourself.
Yo, it's wild, dude.
There's so many issues. I knew about a lot of stuff. I don't want to get long-winded, but like I knew about a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff was confirmed. The Keefe D shit, I knew about that.
That shit was crazy.
The Little Rob nigga, like, yo, we talked about this.
Yeah.
The thing with Puff, I've met people that are in the industry and they all know his business practice, but the one thing they said was, if I get next to this nigga, I'm gonna crack. Matter of fact, I didn't even tell you this.
Yeah.
I forgot what year. I want to say this is 07, 08.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Albie Street. I'm gonna tag you in this story. We got approached to go to the Bragg event in Cipriani's in New York on Wall Street.
Word.
It's Cipriani's. It's on Wall Street. Bragg is Black Retail Action Group. I got a picture. I'll show you the picture. It's me and Albie. I was definitely smoking cigarettes at this time. We're in there just doing a thing. I was flirting with the head of security, which is a female, badass female, by the way, talking with these models. I had never been that close in that closer proximity to like a model. When I tell you see him, it's like, oh, I see it. Fuck, you're sexy.
Yeah.
Had a drink. I'm outside. She comes out. She asked me for a cigarette. I'm like, you smoke? And she's like, yeah. I give her the fucking cigarette. We start talking. All bullshit aside. Free from 106 and Park walks by, but one of the, I don't know what he was, but one of the niggas is like, yo, Free. She turns around. I just saw the turkey, like, whoop. I was like, damn, that's Free. Yo. She turns, talks. He gets a picture. Whatever. I'm not on that.
Right.
Here's where the Puffy thing comes in about the access. Once the event started, everything got like locked. If you had to go out, yo, you got to talk to this person. They let you out. You got to come back in a certain way.
Right.
Bro, come back in. I'm sitting at the table with Albie. Albie, I swear to God, I know you remember this. Somebody locked themselves in the bathroom and was making a scene. And the whole event kind of paused. Like, what the fuck? Yo, it was some crazy in the bathroom. Mind you, this is like still 911 times.
Right.
Bomb, shit like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come to find out, a young brother snuck into the event, was in the bathroom the whole time. When the bathroom cleared out, he locked out. Puff and his mom were inside of the event. The nigga wanted to sing for Puff. When I tell you I was talking to the head of security, she actually kind of told me a little bit and she broke off. Nigga, they kicked the door down. Little nigga, pick him up. It looked like Jesus getting carried away on a fucking cross. The nigga is like, Puff, I just want to sing. Ooh, he starts hitting notes, getting carried the fuck out. And I swear to God, Albie, nigga, I need you to send me a voice note on fucking Instagram about this.
That's wild.
They carried the nigga out because Puff was in fucking Cipriani's at that time.
And they was like, nah, we can't have this happen.
You locked yourself in a bathroom, nigga. You might kill somebody.
Right. You
get the
some
fuck
kind of
out.
terrorist, bro.
But he was a little nigga just trying to sing to just to
get some access, bro. Yeah, that's
carried
how it
him
is.
out, kicked him the fuck out. After that, I think you saw like Puff and his bodyguards, they went like a totally opposite way, got the fuck out of Dodge. That was in
07,
I'm gonna say
08?
between 07 and 09.
That's crazy.
That was 16 years ago. Niggas was doing that type of shit for access.
Well,
to
yo,
Puff.
you saw they have like examples of that in the fucking documentary, like talking about how, you know, people was just trying to get at him because he was like if he gave you like a little inkling of like, yeah, you got something going on, you knew you was definitely going to break.
Hold on, I gotta find this picture. Nigga.
And it's just like, yo, that's wild, bro. Like to think about that one man who prided himself on and did all this work, and then but like used that to take advantage of people on the top of that. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing.
And then like he was saying he didn't pay because there's that whole section with Lil Rod and the John where he produced a whole album for this nigga, worked with him for like, what was it, like a year? 13 months or something. Oh shit, look at you.
2009.
GQ as fuck, bro. I see you.
I'm gonna Google this shit because Puff was one of the main contributors that was there.
Okay.
I bullshit you not.
I believe
I didn't
it.
even realize. I'm like, oh shit, I seen what niggas was doing for Puff. I
Yeah.
seen it.
I mean,
seen
you seen it
Puff's
firsthand, bro.
Firsthand, like, it was Puff. And I'm like, yo, it's fuck Puff. It's Puff Daddy. No, niggas are down bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like
bad.
that's because they realized what reach this dude had and like where his fingers was at and what, you know, if you got in good with him, where he could take you, not knowing all the shit that came with that, which is like what a lot of people are exposing now. And like, you know, talking to the bull who was in it, the guy that started Bad Boy with him, and how like, you know,
the guy's name Keith something.
I can't, but I can't remember what Charles, it is. Something, but like, yeah, he, you know, they started the company. He didn't put the company in his own name. He put it in this guy's name and his mama name, which
smart business.
I mean, it is smart business, but there's also some like mob shit that you don't really think about. But like,
so your choice to make a decision,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, like that type of thing. But screwing his partner over. You know, just like all the business deals, like, you know, letting this dude produce his album, saying he's going to promise him like however much money and then never even paying him the stuff that they said he was going to pay him. And he said he got 29,000 or he's supposed to get 29,000 and never even got the money. So like,
I'll give you two separate joints with Puff in this. So in that book that I talked about with Mark Curry or whatever, right?
Right.
In that book, this is fresh off of No Way Out, the first album, which is like Diamond. It was just selling.
Yeah.
There's a show called Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
You probably saw. There's a nigga named Stevie J that was on it. A lot of people, when I saw it, I don't fuck with Ratchet TV. When I saw Stevie J, I'm like, yo, I kind of want to watch this shit. And he like a whole nut ass nigga. But I know who Stevie J is. Stevie J literally saved hip hop. He produced Notorious Thugs. He produced half the beats on No Way Out.
Okay.
He's hot as fish grease. Puffy didn't pay him. He was doing, Puffy was charged to produce Mary's album.
Okay.
Farnsworth Bentley, Mark Curry, and Puffy at a restaurant. Hottest thing in the world. Everybody coming. He's at dinner. Hey, Mr. Combs, there's a phone call. And he's like, nah, I'm good. Comes back. Mr. Combs, this is an urgent phone call. You got to take the phone call. Puff takes the call. It's Stevie J. Like, look, hey, nigga, you ain't paid me since this album dropped. You got me in here doing all this shit with Mary. Fuck Mary. If you don't pay me, fuck her, fuck you, I'm out. Puff getting pressed because the only way to get to Puff was to press him back.
Right.
If you were timid or you didn't show anything,
yeah, he would take advantage of your ass. Oh, hell yeah.
So he's in the middle of looking like I'm that guy. I have to do something. What do you want?
Right.
He knew that if I asked for the extreme, I'm going to get something. He said he asked for $4 million, a range and something else. And Puff was like, I can't get that money to right now. You'll have $500,000 in less than an hour. I can get this card to you. Stevie J, he said he heard Stevie J hang up. Puff steams out the fucking restaurant, wires the money over. That Mary album gets produced. That's in a book. Mark Curry saw that.
That's crazy.
The more sinister part of this documentary, we're talking about childhood.
Yeah.
When we were kids, or at least when we were kids, the imagery and the narrative suggested that Death Row and Suge Knight were the fucking boogeymen.
Right.
And that they were like La Costa Nostra. They was walking around putting belt to ass and fucking people up. They did. They did.
No
but
doubt.
it was like in front of shit. It was all like an optic. It was an optic.
That was their fucking persona. Like they put that out there for people. Death Row Records, like they were supposed to be thugs and hard and shit, gangster rap, whatever.
This might be a little heavy, and I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. The narrative is that Puff made Suge Knight look like he was the gangster, when in all actuality, Puff was the real menace. Puff was the real nigga.
Oh yeah,
killing people, fucking people out of contracts, and just doing dubious, crazy shit to people.
Dirty shit.
I want to say something, but this might fuck a lot of stuff up. I'll make this very subjective.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told a lie about somebody else and said that these are the greatest threat to everything. And that was the greatest trick somebody said about somebody else. And it still reigns true to this day. Someone said something about someone else, that this is the biggest threat. They're evil. They're this, they're that, they're this, they're that.
Right.
When the exact opposite
was true.
That's how devious this nigga is.
Yeah, bro.
If he wasn't such a megalomaniac, if he wasn't so fucking egotistical, karma would have caught up with him. But it's just the fact that you thought that recording yourself leading into it and talking with your lawyer about what you're doing and how the jury is going to figure this out and you're a good fucking client, that bothered me. The last thing for me with this, and I'm gonna leave it alone too, It's when he got in the truck, when he visited Harlem.
Oh, dude, that shit had me steaming, bro.
He's showing love, this, and
love.
the security guard said, once Puff hit a certain level, he stopped fucking with black people.
Right.
And then when he felt like, okay, I'm losing touch, not fucking with me, I gotta go
back
fuck
to
with
the
black
hood.
people.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's smoking with Jim, taking shots, love, dapping.
Right.
He gets in that fucking truck, and that fucking cocksucker says,
I gotta
need
take
to
a bath. A long hot bath.
Like, scalding hot. Peroxide.
Yeah, like and talking about I gotta clean up.
He tried to use the guise of COVID and germs.
Right.
As if we're dirty motherfuckers compared to him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That for me right there.
That goes to show you his mindset and psyche, how he viewed people that were basically under him.
Yeah.
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
And like, the shit that he was talking about, oh well, God's telling me this, and God's like, you ain't talking to God, nigga. Like God don't got nothing to do with you.
This is my last one with the Puff part. I think that again, cautionary tale's my shit.
Yeah.
Puff is a cautionary tale about hip hop. I think that I love hip hop. I'm a super duper hip hop connoisseur. I love everything about it, from the 5 elements to where we are now as far as streaming, the technological advances of motherfuckers being independent, understanding their worth, understanding how to keep things like independent and tapping in with your own private not your own private, but your own fan base and cutting the middleman out. I love all about that. Hip hop is about youth. It's about what young niggas are doing.
Right.
The fact that Puff Daddy has been doing this for what? 30
years.
40 years, and that you're still trying to find a way to stay on top and to put your fucking face in the camera, it bit him in the ass in the long run. Nigga, all that die and everything else trying to give off this persona that you're a young nigga, you're close to 60 years old and you're still trying to act and behave like you a young nigga.
Yeah, you gotta
find another one of you. Maybe not teach what Andre Harrell did about how to jerk people and fuck people over with their contracts, but give a nigga the sauce and let that young nigga figure it out to go find the next group of young niggas. You can't gatekeep. That's something I have a problem with. That's something I have a problem with older people gatekeeping. Once you get to a certain level, you gotta find somebody.
You gotta open it up, man.
Yeah, and let the new wave come in.
You gotta,
And he didn't do that.
Each one to teach one, nigga. Like that's what
he
you gotta
didn't do that.
No, he didn't. Well, that's the thing. Like that's what Andre Harrell did for him.
Yep.
And then like he was supposed to do that with someone else, but instead he just kept inserting himself as the next
because of his ego
thing.
I have to be in front of people.
because he broke Big, but then he was in all Big's videos, and he was the one at the forefront of him and like trying to put himself in the center. And then I'm gonna start this group, and we're gonna produce this album on my label, and then try and push that and be the next big thing. And then we're going to do this.
Theories.
Yeah, go ahead.
One, I think Mace has a bigger root in this, and it's long-winded. If you want me to talk more about it, hit me up or whatever, we'll talk. But Mace is the only motherfucker to actually sell records, get money from Puff, leave, come back, get more money from Puff, and leave again. He was the only nigga to get away from it. And here's another thing. Mace was going to sign with 50 Cent, with G Unit. Mm-hmm. Who runs G Unit? 50 Cent.
Right.
Do you know Puff Daddy was slutting 50's baby mom out. Badass Asian joint called Daphne Joy. Bad.
Yeah.
Slutted her out doing this crazy shit, sex tape. 50's not the nigga to fuck with that type of shit.
Hell nah, dog.
So it's just two. It's a little more. I don't want to get long-winded with it, but I think those are the two main roots. And if you know books and things like that, 50 Cent is a main proponent, advocate of the 48 Laws of Power. And I think what he set out to do, he accomplished. I forgot what rule would be, but it's definitely a fucking law of power, and he executed that shit, flawlessly.
It's like you said, this is definitely like top notch haterism right here. I was like, the fact that like I'm watching this, and then like because it started out like they were talking about his childhood and like how things happen, and like, I'm like, it's just a normal ass documentary. Like they just gonna talk about the life and life and experience of Sean P. Diddy Combs, and then like that shit took a switch, flipped on it. Like even the music in that joint, it sounded like a horror movie, like sometimes. And I was like, yo, this is crazy because like they flipped it on it, and then it was just like him talking about all the dirty shit, because it all started out with that one fucking celebrity basketball game that he tried to put on when he got big.
Violence.
And then
and everything else.
He tried to cover that shit up, or like, separate himself from his,
violence.
And that was just like, but that's his MO. Like
violence.
shit goes down and I'm not going to be in it, but like you're the one that was at the root of it.
One more thing for 50 Cent. This shit is diabolical with him.
Yeah.
He did an interview on ABC. Puffy's in jail.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. ABC is one of the few TV channels that prisoners can watch.
Oh,
so
shit.
50 Cent purposely set the interview up on ABC.
So
I got to
that
find the
nigga could see
interview.
him.
And they're asking him about, well, does Sean know? And 50's just a fucking a shithead about it.
He's just like,
he's like, yeah, he's going to see it. But being real coy, but it's
Right.
like once you start, it's like, wait.
he's doing that shit on
nigga's
purpose.
watching, he's going to watch this
Yeah,
shit.
he's doing that shit on purpose.
I did this to you.
Yeah.
Nothing you gonna do about it because I'm the one nigga that's probably a little more. I'm really about that shit.
But he's from like
Southside Jamaica, Queens. Nigga.
well, that's the whole John too.
I'm
They
really
talked
about
about is like he was, like a middle class brother. He wasn't from the streets, but he was out here perpetrating like he was.
Well, that's something that's synonymous with us in our culture. It's not cool to be fucking. It's not cool for
Nerdy
the
and-
suburbs.
nah.
It's not cool to be like quirky. It's not cool. It's cool to be a street nigga, and that's something that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
but
we
most of these
definitely talk about
motherfuckers
that.
running around shooting, doing stupid shit, they come from good households. They come from a solid backing. They come from certain type of shit. But for some reason, we perpetuate the bullshit and make that shit cool. Where we're fucking burying kids, and these kids are losing fucking potential. Case in point, remember the young boy? I don't even know. You remember this? The kid went to Fells. Young nigga. He was a young nigga. He played ball. 4.0. He was what the fuck was he? Valedictorian. He was going D1 in basketball. Nigga got smoked in front of his mom because he was a drill rapper on the side. Supposedly
I do
he
remember
killed
that, yeah.
Gilly's son. But he killed like 4 or 5 people.
He didn't,
But this
though.
nigga, no, he killed people.
Oh, he did?
No, he definitely was responsible for like 2 bodies. I don't know about Gilly's son, but he was responsible for killing 2 people.
Right.
But that kid, mom and dad, 4.0 GPA, you're going to college. You out here fucking spinning
Wilding
on
out.
shit.
Yeah.
For what?
Clout.
Why?
Clout chasing.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Because he's trying to get that name for himself.
Dumb
And that's
shit.
just like, yo, you would have made more of a name for yourself had you stuck with your studies
Study
than
your
going out
arts.
here and dropping bodies, bro. So,
Shouldn't
but like
study
that's,
us.
but that's,
I didn't mean to go. My bad. I didn't mean to
nah,
go
but that's
on
just,
that
I mean,
jump.
like that's like we saying. There's stories and like cautionary tales, and like this is another one, man. Like instead of going down a certain route, like use your skills, like use your intelligence. Like he did do all those things, but like
But he didn't know when to give it up.
But the thing is, he used those things to manipulate people and take advantage of people and do dirty shit too. Which
Do that, but once you get to a certain level, open the door for a select few, put them on, and just step
and then
the
back
fuck
away
away.
and make your money.
Step the fuck. Last one, Jay-Z, Puffy. You know the difference? Jay-Z stays in the fucking background.
He's in the shadows.
He's literally a fucking urban fucking legend.
He's an old
folklore.
man, bro. He's like you see him in the booth at NFL games now, and you don't ever see him out anywhere else. Or
But he knew when, I got a wife, I got kids.
I'm making $1
cool.
billion. I don't got to do
Cool.
shit else
Puffy
now.
was a billionaire.
I know, but I'm just saying, like he was like, all right, I'm good.
How come he gets it, you don't? That shows the ego.
That's because Jay
That's
is
the
out
fucking
because
ego.
he got B to help him
Jay
out.
got an ego too. But
Yeah, but it's different. Like he's not a psychopath.
he could be. But you know what I'm saying?
You would never know
Yeah.
because there ain't no reports and no documentaries about that nigga out there anywhere. So it's
If and when y'all get some time, tap in with this shit. It's an easy watch on a cold ass weekend.
yeah, I did it.
Watch that shit. You'll be thoroughly
It'll go.
entertained.
It'll hold your attention. You'll learn some things. You'll
About
see
some
some things. You'll hear
About
some things. It's wild, man. That shit blew my mind, and I was hooked. I was like, all right, well, I'm only gonna watch 2 episodes. I ended up watching all 4.
All 4. Shout out to 50 Cent for that beautiful piece of
Good work, my
documentation.
man. Good work, my
You know what I'm saying?
You out here doing the work, bro. That's crazy.
Where you want to go? You want to go balls deep with the birds?
I
Or
mean,
you want to
we
kick with
gotta-
some takes? Or you want to do a little
We gotta do
forecast
something. We should do something quick because we've been on here for a
for a
minute.
little bit?
Yeah, so-
Hour. It's been an hour and a half. Take
Yeah.
off what 30? So hour 20. I'm looking at the time. So
I know. So let's do some quick
Yeah.
Sports Jones.
got the Raiders. So give me your score. What you think? Your hot take.
For this game, I'm gonna go.
Think heavy.
I'm gonna go
Big heavy.
24-13 Eagles because we playing at home. It's not gonna be a very good offensive performance because they haven't been. My hot take is, well, this is more of a tinfoil Koofy John for me. Yeah, but if the Eagles lose this game,
Oh shit.
I officially am claiming here and now
What's that?
that the NFL is rigged.
Here we go with this bullshit.
Because
I know why, but I want to hear if you thought. Go ahead.
Because my thought process is they are making the Eagles lose so that Dallas can win the division, so that there is not a repeat champion of the NFC East, which is a fucking stat or a streak that's been going on for the past 25 years or something like that.
Years, yeah.
So if they lose this game on Sunday, I officially think that the NFL has their hands in it and is making the Eagles lose so that they don't win the division and repeat as NFC East champions.
I thought you were going to say about the Hard Knocks.
Nah, that's not
I
it.
read a theory about Hard Knocks saying that they have to have this because in order to keep the ratings going, you got to keep. We can't have the Eagles win and lock it up already. Right. We got to push.
We got to have turmoils.
Yep. We have to have this. That somebody. I'm like, that's a fucking.
Well, that's the whole
nice
thing
one.
because everybody, they always talk about, like, they do this every year. They talk about Dallas on all the sports shows at the beginning of the season. Oh, this team looks like this. And then they'll come out and play a few good games at the beginning. Oh, they're definitely going to make the playoffs and do this. And then they have like a little lull in there, whatever. And then they have a couple games where Dak Prescott throws for 300, 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. But, oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. And this their year. We them boys. We them boys. And then every fucking year, what do? They'll win the division. They'll get in the divisional round of the playoffs. Past 30 years. And I've been on a bunch of groups and shit online, like people talking mad smack against the Eagles, bro.
The Jalen Hurts is starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, like, come on, man. My man won a Super Bowl 10 months ago. He was Super Bowl MVP 10 months ago. He had 3 bad games.
He's playing like shit.
Like other quarterbacks in the league haven't had, like Patrick Mahomes haven't had 3 bad games this season. You're not hearing anybody in Kansas City talking about bench Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but like my man, his win-loss record is impeccable. His career completions percentage is crazy. He was 4th now on the list of total touchdowns in the league, coming into this week, or maybe might be like 5th or 6th now. Like his team is 8-5. They just came off a Super Bowl win. He's been to the Super Bowl twice in 3 years, has played crazy in both of those games. When the lights are the brightest, this nigga's shining. And now everybody's like, oh, let's put Tanner McKee in. Why?
Y'all eating shit with that one.
Why?
Eat shit.
What do you want? Oh, because he's 6'4" and he's a prototypical pocket quarterback. Oh, he's going to get the throws out on time. It don't matter if he gets throws out on time if the playbook is dog shit.
That's another thing.
That's all it is to it, man. Like, you just watched the dude smoke a team that everybody thought was going to three-peat, thought was one of the greatest dynasties in the history of the NFL. Smoked them. They didn't score for 3 whole fucking quarters. And this dude put up 36 points before they even scored a point.
I could do the joint where my show be like,
yeah, dog. And now you want to be like, oh, let's bench him. He's playing like shit. Oh, he threw 3 interceptions. He's the only quarterback to have 2 fucking turnovers in 1 play. Yeah, but guess what? They went to overtime and lost by 3 points and almost won the fucking game at the end of it. In overtime. He was 1 pass away from coming back on that shit. And it was a good play by the cornerback that sealed the deal for him. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made a bad play, but like he almost won that fucking game. And now you want to talk shit like he can't play.
There he is.
Like, fuck you, man.
There he is.
If his name was fucking Jalen McWilliams or whatever, Jalen Krasinski or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was Baker Mayfield, that nigga lost the game last night, but everybody's like, look at how well Baker played. He was out here throwing dimes and doing all this. He lost the fucking game.
There he is.
Yeah, dog. Don't talk about my man. I'm wearing his name on my shirt right now. That's QB1 you talking about. My man just won a goddamn Super Bowl for y'all, and you out here talking about, put him on the bench and let's put in Tanner McKee. Stop that shit. Just stop it. Stop it. It's ridiculous. You sound like a dumbass.
I got you on that one.
That's my good status. All right, I'm done.
All right. The Eagles, where I am right now, I'm a little more concerned. I'm more concerned with the Eagles. We wrapping up. I'm more concerned with the Eagles in a sense of every week there seems to be leaks, more leaks and more leaks and more leaks and more leaks. But if you look at all the other franchises that have the same amount of success as us, i.e. like the Kansas City Chiefs, you don't hear that Patrick Mahomes is losing it. You don't hear that, oh, Travis Kelce's not focused because he's getting married. Or you don't hear that fucking Chris Jones is having problems because of snap counts.
Right.
That franchise is keeping they're shit, not a shit show, but they're combusting. But you don't hear about the combustion.
But that's because their media doesn't do that to them.
They're not hearing anything. If there was anything, they would pick it up and get national news.
I don't think it would though, because people like the dog Philly. That's the thing about this market.
They would. To me, in my opinion, they would because they're the last form of a dynasty.
Right. All right.
Over here, I'm starting to get a little more upset with what I'm seeing from AJ Brown.
Okay.
I thought AJ Brown was prophetic with what he was saying about the offense and other things, but now you're getting your targets, you're getting your yardage, you're getting all your stats, and now you have more to say after the games. And that's becoming more and more problematic to me. And all the negative things are about Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he is. I'm getting frustrated with fucking AJ Brown.
Nah, man, AJ stood up for Jalen this week, though.
I get that, but you can still, I think where there's smoke, there's fire.
I think honestly, my whole thing is because they've been doing it for the past 4 years, dude. Anytime there's any kind of turmoil in Philly, they got to turn it into like, oh, this guy's beefing with that guy. Does AJ Brown want to be here? Are they going to bench Jalen Hurts? Like, you don't hear about that when other quarterbacks have a bad game. You don't hear people on ESPN. Like, no, but the thing is the Cowboys collapse every year. You never hear about, oh, is Jerry Jones not going to pay Dak Prescott? Is Dak Prescott the guy? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, they talk about that stuff, but you never hear like, oh, is CeeDee Lamb out here talking about, oh, I didn't get enough target. Like, they don't harp on it. People out here, and the Philly media is the worst of it, are the ones that are perpetuating all this shit and taking the stories.
But it has to get to the
Yeah, but they're
media.
just taking snippets from like post-game pressers and making it a big thing.
It has to get there.
But the
You're
thing
not
is,
going to tell me that
they
Philly
still
sports...
Dude, they take press conferences at every fucking franchise.
Right.
You never hear any other, and I mean, I'm not in every market, so I can't say for sure, but you don't hear nationally, they don't be like, oh, AJ Brown gave this local press conference, and now they're blowing it up and being like, does AJ Brown still want to be in Philly? Are they going to trade AJ Brown before the trade deadline? You don't hear about that on teams where they have good wide receivers who they're questioning, well, we're not doing it and blah, 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 blah. They don't take their snippets and like turn it into things on like ESPN or NFL Network. But they do that in Philly, and then they try and blow it up and keep it going because they did it last year. And they're like, oh, are the Eagles struggling? Can they do this? And they ended up winning the Super Bowl, dog. Like,
I'm not really feeling the vibe of the team. I'm not. It's just too much. It's too much negativity coming out of that locker room that's going to Derek Gunn. I'm having an issue because guys aren't being fucking men and saying, yo, put my name on it. They're being anonymous.
Yeah, well,
that's
I
an
think
issue
that's
for me.
When you hear anonymous tips or guys talking and not putting their name on it, that's most of the time, at least to me, I feel like that's bullshit. It's cap. Whatever they're coming up with, it's somebody they heard. Some staffer say that a person said this because they heard it from over here, and they're running with it because they were like, oh, I got a source inside that says this. And it's probably the lunch lady in the cafeteria that was like, I heard AJ Brown had a bad day today.
That's still a problem.
But but I think it's the market. I don't think that's anything coming from the locker room. I think that's people conflating stories and making it way more than it turns out to be.
Our culture's dog shit because this shit it's becoming more and more apparent. And I'm not going to even get into the radio stations. Those are my issues. I don't have a lot of confidence with the Eagles going forward. I won't be surprised if the Eagles lose because me and you are at the age of Eagles where we remember when the Eagles have played to the level of their competition.
Yeah.
If we played a bad team, we would play bad against them.
Yep.
I got a weird feeling this is going to be another fucking game where we're supposed to dog walk a shitty team. The one thing I'll say about Pete Carroll, who was the coach of the Seahawks, when they would come to Philadelphia, even they were worse than us, they would fuck us up. I'm concerned that Pete Carroll is a better coach. His coaching staff is probably better than our coach. His offensive coaching staff is better than ours. Yeah. So my concern is Pete Carroll and that matchup. You said 27-24-13?
I said 24-13, yeah.
I don't even think we scored 20 points. I think it's a low-scoring game because of the weather. It's supposed to snow, right?
Right.
Low-scoring game. I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking Raiders walk out of Philadelphia 13-10. Yeah. Missed field goal, up 17-13 Raiders. I would not be surprised with that. My heart says I want the Birds to win, but from what I've seen offensively, I'm
feel
not
like
going to set myself up for failure.
I feel like this is going to be a get right game. But again, stranger things have happened, and I think the league is in on it.
Hot take. If we go one and done, or if we miss the fucking playoffs, we have a repeat of Doug Peterson and what his decision was of firing him, Nick Sirianni.
Yeah.
If we fire Nick Sirianni, there's only, I said two names. I'm going to give you one name off the top that I would love to be here in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. If the Pittsburgh Steelers, what they're already doing, he doesn't have a contract extension. From what I've read, they're going to allow Mike Tomlin to step down and relinquish everything.
Right.
If Mike Tomlin becomes available, you get him on the first thing fucking smoking to Philadelphia. That's your culture. That's continuity. That's accountability.
Yeah.
That's an identity. That's my hot take. If we get rid of Nick Sirianni, if Mike Tomlin's allowed to leave, Mike Tomlin's your fucking next coach of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Word.
That's where I'm at with it. But it's
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I like that idea. So
that's where I'm at with that. Hold on. God damn it, this new shit, my bad.
Yeah, you got new phone. Who this?
What the fuck? Hello. Got you. Oh shit. All right. So last week we talked about a hotline. We talked about a specific number.
Oh, damn.
And what we're going to do. Check this out. So our takes, conversations, topics, anything you want to talk about, you call this number right here. 215-839-6844.
Say it again.
215-839-6844. Motherfucking 4. Yeah. Leave a voicemail. Anything you want to say, talk, shit, anything. You got the number? Call.
Are you lost hotline? Hotline?
Hotline.
H-A-W-T. Hotline. Yeah.
Everybody can talk and this and the third
Talk
online. Call this
Give us
fucking
tips,
number.
tricks, whatever, man. Comments.
Call this fucking number.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear what pops off on this.
I'm gonna be sending you the voicemails. Like, nigga, listen to this shit.
Yeah, listen. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all the smoke. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Where we at?
Yeah, it's about that time.
Take 30 off.
Yeah, well, I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
So we tapping out. We're done.
Yes, sir. I think we should be done.
We straight?
Yeah.
Shit crazy, man. Yo, that's another episode fucking of Are You Lost?
Yes, sir.
I go by the name of Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. your cousin Cliff talking shit, and I'm tapping out.
It's your boy Bass. How low can you go? Death Row. What a brother knows. Jones. And you have watched and listened to another episode of the Are You Lost podcast. Remember, living outside society's tents. You know, tune in next time. Hopefully we get some topics from y'all we'll cover. But, come back and enjoy the show.
Tap in with FlexBase 215. Tap in with Diego. You see what it is. You see the content. Shit is just flawless.
Yeah, man.
Shit's nice.
That's what's up, man. Hit us up on socials. Do all that. You know what it is.
Good?
Yeah, I think we good.
All right, we got it.
All right, we out.
Peace.